Welcome back everyone to another Train Sim News video. This one is just telling you that the 3,500 horsepower electromotive GP50 in Norfolk Southern livery is coming to Train Simulator. Let's just make this clear now, this is not coming to Train Sim World, this is for Train Simulator. But I've got an article to read, so without further ado, let's get started. The patent 3,500 horsepower electromotive GP50 in unique high hood configuration is coming soon to Train Simulator, wearing distinctive Norfolk Southern livery. When in 1980 the Southern Railway placed a large order for electromotive's high horsepower full axle GP50, it came as something of a surprise to train watchers. Throughout the late 1960s and 1970s, the Southern had focused its high horsepower diesel purchases on six-axle models such as the EMD SD45, SD40 and SD40-2, while opting for non-turbocharged, fuel-efficient full-axle diesels such as the versatile GP38-2. But with a growing appetite for powerful and swift motive power, especially to handle the railroad's expanding intermodal traffic, Southern Railway purchased 70 GP50s in 1980. This robust purchase followed the railroad's trial and purchase in 1978 of 3 experimental GP40Xs, which were used by EMD as testbeds for a number of components which would make their way into the builder's 50 series locomotives. Satisfied with its initial purchase, Southern then followed up with another 20-unit purchase of GP50s in 1981. The GP50 was the production successor to Electromotive's successful GP40-2 and the precursor to EMD's GP60, the latter of which helped introduce Electromotive's new 710 series power plant and 60 series locomotives. As such, the GP50 represented the final technology push for Electromotive's widely used 645 V16 turbocharged engine. Sandwiched as it was between the long-lived GP40-2 and EMD's upcoming 60 series diesels, the GP50 was predestined to be the transitional model, and teething issues with the 3,500 horsepower 645 F3 power plant further stilted its potential appeal. Nonetheless, the GP50 recorded a 5-year production run between 1980 and 1985, and 278 units were constructed for 5 buyers. Southern Railway was far and away the purchaser of the largest fleet of GP50s, with its total of 90 units. Santa Fe, Chicago and Northwestern, Missouri Pacific and Burlington Northern Frisco were the other buyers. The Southern Railway's GP50s were built to the railroad's rather unique specifications of the era. The long hood was considered front and the short hood was high full heights. That said, the units were equipped with Southern's bidirectional control stand that could be regularly found leading trains with either end loading. The Southern's GP50s were built with a 70-17 gearing, 3,500 gallon fuel tanks and weighed 270,000 pounds. Southern originally employed its GP50s, road numbers 7003 to 7092, on priority intermodal and manifest freights, working system-wide and often in matched sets. Even as the new GP50s arrived for the Southern Railway service, the merger of Southern and Norfolk and Western in today's Norfolk Southern was just around the corner. The merger was completed in 1982. NS continued to use the GP50s in priority service, including on the railroad's road railers, but as typical for most locomotives with age, the veteran GP50s took up secondary duties, in many cases taking over for retired GP30 and GP35 diesels. In turn, the time for retirement of the GP50s arrived circa 2015. Although 28 of the retired locomotives have since been employed in Norfolk Southern's innovative GP33 ECO locomotive rebuild program. So yeah, that is the GP50. Looking cool there in its Norfolk Southern livery. But that's it for today's Train Sim News video. We are working towards 900 subs, so if you could help us out it would be greatly appreciated. Link is in the description to the Discord server if you do want a friendly chat, and also to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. All funds will go towards DLC to improving the channel, mainly on Train Sim World 2. There's going to be a lot coming. But that is it everyone, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.